Yo, 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 everybody, what's going on YouTube? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, it's Mike, Ganji Beck, here once again, people, to talk about, you know what I'm here to talk about, innit? Like, I don't need to really mention much, but I'm here to talk about Pro Evo 2011. We're just like literally a week away from release, and I want to talk about, there's been a lot of reviews. That's the big thing, innit? There's been a lot of reviews that's been out about Pro Evo, and even though, yeah, I have to get off the bat, yeah, and say right now, yeah, even though I've been bashing the hell out of IGN, yeah, I've been bashing them for, giving FIFA, rah rah rah, giving them a high rating. There's two things I want to talk about. I have to give IGN credit where credit is due, innit? At the end of the day, they did turn around and they did say, you know what, the US version, surprisingly, of IGN, they gave FIFA a 8.5 out of 10, and the same website, surprisingly, to my surprise, because I thought they were gonna try and, like bastardize the game in it, but they gave Pro Evo a 9 out of 10 in it, which is really good, isn't it? And that's, by their standards, that's outstanding, isn't it? I also saw, God is a geek, and I'm not saying he's a geek or nothing, can it? How dare, but that's what the website's calling it. God is a geek, in it, yeah. They gave Pro Evo a 9 out of 10, and Eurogamer and those morons, I'm not. They gave like Pro Evo a 7 out of 10 in it. I hate when reviewers do that. You know what I mean? The game comes out, yeah, like Pro 2010 comes out, they give it a 7 out of 10. Pro 2011 comes out, which is better than Pro 2010, and they give it the same score as a 7 out of 10. I don't like that. But I want to talk about IGN. I want to give credit to IGN, for them, giving Pro Evo a 9 out of 10. They explained reasons why Pro Evo was a 9 out of 10, and I read the whole review, and I thought that I agreed with a lot of what they said in it. By now, a lot of you guys will seen on YouTube. Yeah, um, there's a lot of retail clips of Pro 2000. Because me, I'm getting. Hopefully, I don't know when I'll get the game. I might get the game like when it comes out. I might get a week after when it comes out. But you can bet your pound. You can bet your last pound on this year that when I do get the game, I'm gonna give it one hell of a review, a better review than all of these websites put together. Because Pro Evo is Pro Evo, innit? And at the end of the day, I believe that the things that they've done in this game. Yeah, I look at the certain clips of it and certain things they've done in this game. It has to be from my radar. I'm not. I can't say what I'm give the game in it because I haven't played the full copy. I've played like I've played the demo version of it, and I really think that basically, at the end of the day, I think that the demo is really really good. But like I said, there are a lot of people out there who are trying to say, oh, there's this, all right, maybe there is a jog bug, yeah, there is a jog bug that's in Pro Evo. But hold on a second, people. Hold on a second. I played FIFA 11 last night, yeah. I played it last night. Me and my boy were playing it, yeah. And people talk about this drug bug, but nobody, and I mean nobody, has spoke about this. The thing that my review, if I give you my personal review, which I'm gonna do about FIFA 11, it will take about, like, you see here 3 minutes have gone past. It'll take about 2 minutes, yeah. My personal review of FIFA 11, I think it's a good game, but I don't think it's anywhere near the anticipation it was of FIFA 10. And another thing, yeah, that I think that annoys me about FIFA 11, that nobody, and I mean nobody, has spoke about, is that when you get to goal, yeah, from your pathway, from the halfway line to your goal, to your opponent's goal, is too easy. Even in Pro 2010, yeah, when you have a player, yeah, and you go past your defender, getting to goal, yeah, you still have work to do. You know that when you watch Match of the Day and you hear Alan Shearer say, "Oh, look at that," or you hear Martin Tyler, or you hear Andy Gray in a football match, you turn around and say something like, "Oh, he still had a lot of work to do." I feel like that in Pro Evolution Soccer. When I get the ball with a striker and I'm one of the keeper, I still have work to do because I still have to beat the goalkeeper. If I'm like in the 6 yard box and I want to pass the ball, yeah, in Pro Evo, I have to get the pass right. If I don't get it right, then I can flop it, then my chance is gone. In FIFA, yeah, when I get inside the box, yeah, the animation does it. You know, it plays the jostling animation. But if you're clever enough, yeah, and you're like, you don't even have to be that skilled. You can always like take shots and always score in a certain way and always score. That's the thing. That's the thing that annoys me, because there were times when I was playing with my bedroom, yeah, and I was Liverpool, and I was like Torres, yeah, and I would always get in the same position all the time, and I would always score all the time. And that's the thing I didn't like about. That's the thing I don't like about FIFA 11. Like I said, getting to goal is like from your pathway, from the halfway line. You can do a couple of passes and you can be like, you know, one on one with the goalkeeper and score. In PES 2011, trust me, it's difficult to get to goal. Like to beat a last defender, there's still a lot of work to do because they've revamped the one-on-one situations. So when you're one-on-one with a defender, either the defender can get it from you, or he can bust you off the ball, or you can go past that defender and use a bit of skill and a bit of trickery and a bit of, you know, a bit of your noggin. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's the biggest criticism I have with FIFA. Yeah, one of the biggest is that scoring goals and getting your way to goal is too easy, man. In Pro Evo, it's hard. The AI is tough. You know, the AI will make it difficult for you, and they will try to, you know, hold you up at the ball. You know, they will try to, you know, get men back. If you're like counter attacking the team, yeah, the AI, the opponent, they'll try to get so many defenders and midfielders behind the ball. They'll make it very difficult for you, and that's what I love about Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. Is that the gameplay, the actual sequences of gameplay feels like it's cut out of real life, if you know what I mean. But I don't feel like that about FIFA. I feel like when we were playing it, it was a cool game. Certain things were cool, but I just didn't get that excitement. I don't get that buzz. You know, when I score a goal, I don't feel like, you know, running around the room and celebrating. In Pro Evo, when I score a goal, I feel like celebrating. I feel like running around and saying yes. You know, proper like running about. You get me? Because at the end of the day, yeah, everything you do from when you know, I use analog in it. I don't use D-pad in it. So every move that you do, yeah, feels rewarding. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. But I'll give FIFA like a seven out of 10 in it, a 7.5 out of 10, and I'll give Pro. I ain't played the full game, but I'll give the demo. Like I said, demo. I'll give it a 9.3. But I don't know what I'm gonna give the proper game in it. But I like the fact that IGN, they spoke about it and they said, you know, the freedom, you know, engineering for freedom isn't just a tagline; it's an actual real thing. So that's what I like about, you know, what IGN said. They spoke about a lot of things. The thing that did disappoint me a bit about the review is they said that the Copa Libertadores isn't in the Master League. You know, I mean, that's a bit disappointing to hear, because at the end of the day, Master League is such a big addition to the Pro Evolution Soccer franchise. You'll think if they make a new edition like the Copa Libertadores, they'll at least try to, you know, pull it in the Master League, which is a bit disappointing. Which is a bit disappointing, yeah. But however, yeah, like at the end of the day, like it's something that can be, you know, something that can be looked past, in it, because at the end of the day, wait, please, I'm doing something. Yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, like, you know, it's a good platform that they did, yeah. And at the end of the day, I'm really happy that they did something good in the game, innit? But you know, having said that, people, there's not really a lot of things to talk about. There's not really a lot of things to talk about concerning the game, apart from the reviews, which a couple of them gave really good review scores, which I'm really happy to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But apart from that, people, I'm really, you know, looking forward to the game in a couple of, you know, in like a week's time, and we'll have as much fun and, you know, keep the comments coming. You know, I'm really looking forward to it, innit? But like I said, yeah, when I played FIFA in my friend's house, I couldn't believe it. I was getting in the same positions with Torres all the time. The thing I like about Pro Evolution Soccer, yeah, is even in the old days, yeah, like when you play with the AI, yeah, and then you see the AI get in a certain position with a player, or you can get in a certain position with a player, the AI, yeah, will be smart enough to try to, you know, they won't let you make the same mistake twice or three times. They'll try to close you down. You know what I'm saying? But in FIFA, when I played it, I can get in the same position all the time and score the same kind. Most of the goals I scored against my friend were kind of the same goals, innit? But in Pro Evolution Soccer, it's unpredictability of scoring goals. You know, when I was playing at my friend's house. I was playing a demo, yeah, and then like, you know, I was who was I? I think I can't remember who. I think I was Argentina or something like that. And you know, I was Messi and I shot the ball in it with him, and then my friend let me shoot with him, but the goal went in. You know what I mean? And he didn't think it was gonna go in. So Pro Evolution Soccer is all about unpredictability, and I think FIFA is too predictable in it. But you know, I like Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. I'm really looking forward to the proper copy, just like a lot of you guys. We've got a couple of days to go, but keep your head up, yeah, and send me comments as usual, yeah. But anyway, Hold tight. It's your boy Mike Vex. Don't smoke too much crow. And remember, it's it should be 1.3, not 0.8. Anyway, keep it tight, yeah? Yeah, Pez head, yeah? I'm a Pez head, innit, yeah? Alright, safe. Yeah!